cybersecurity perspective, that is CEH, Certified Ethical Hacker Certification, and to also tell you why people generally take this kind of a certification. So when you are sitting here today, I'm sure you have a lot of questions because you are in the college and you have a path to be decided, or some of you must have already decided the path. So you generally get, the college students get these kind of a common questions in the mind, that what fields are growing and emerging today? What are skills and I can work on to get me started? What are the companies hiring for? How do I develop a plan to get started? And what security credentials will help me get there? Whether it is cybersecurity or it is any other career, trust me, these are the common questions here. So based on these questions, I will try my level best to answer everything which is related to cyber security. So when you want to make a career in the field of cybersecurity, there are two broad areas: the red team and the blue team. The team which is into the defense side, and the team which is onto the attack side. So anybody who wants to make a career in the field of cybersecurity can actually either get into red team or get into blue team, or probably can get into both, learn both the scenarios. But before even knowing that what exactly I should learn, let's understand from the basics about what is cybersecurity. Why all of a sudden everybody is speaking about cybersecurity? Why cybersecurity is the most demanding thing in the industry today? Why a lot of people are saying that so many jobs are available? So let's understand from the background. It will give you a fair idea that why this field is the most important field for any student whosoever is studying in the college or is about to be out from the college after getting their degrees, right? So let's understand why there is a growing need in the cybersecurity. Do you know, while I'm talking to you in the last few minutes, how many cyber attacks have already happened? So every 39 seconds worldwide, there is one attack happens. So you must be wondering, how come one attack? We don't know. We have not seen. We have not heard, which is quite practical because when the attack happens to the large organization, it comes in the limelight from the media. But when the attack happens to probably a small organizations or maybe a individual, for example, a person sitting next to you, his mobile has just got hacked. Will it come in the media? Will it be counted? No, right? So, but the reality is that every 39 seconds there is a attack which happens. Also, there are 43% of the cyber crimes target small businesses. So, because everybody knows the big company, getting into the big company is not so easy as well. You know why? Because they take a lot of proactive actions, that how to safeguard my organization from the various cyber attacks. Whereas when it's a small organization, because of the funds or because of any right skilled manpower, at times they'll do little. If they are doing a little compromise, the attack happens there. That's the reason 43% of the cybercrime target the small businesses. Do you know 17 billion connected smart devices worldwide? So if you are sitting in the class today, how many devices you have? I'm sure you have a mobile. I'm sure your either college gives you the computer or you have a laptop. Some of you must also be using the tab. So on an average, every person minimum have two devices. You know, in coming few years, every person will have 10 devices, right? So for example, when I am sitting here, I have, I think, 5 devices with me. I have a laptop, tab, mobile, your iWatch, everything is connected. So every device which is connected is actually is a source for a hacker to attack you in a manner, whether he can get into your mobile and attack, or you can get into a laptop and then do cyber attacks. So this is the one big reason that people are using devices. And now after the pandemic, we must have seen that life is more about online. So imagine, there used to be a time 5 years back, I used to go to colleges physically and used to give a lot of seminars. I still do, but when the distances are wide, and to at times today you have a technology to help you. That's the reason we are connected on it. But 80% of the cyber fraud is generated from mobile apps. all of you today, if I'll tell you not to see the mobile app for some time and focus here, I'm sure you'll find it so difficult because we are so used to using this kind of mobiles. But do you know 80% of the cyber fraud happens through the mobile apps. So when you're downloading the apps, please be very clear that you're downloading the right app, right? 4 lakh fake websites pop up per month, which means 13,000 fresh websites comes up every day, right? 4.8 billion population on internet. Even a junior KG student is also working on the tab or the iPads or the laptops of the world, because when pandemic was there, things were happening online, and now the trend continues. And people who are probably at the age of 70, 80 are also there. So there are 4.8 billion population now on internet. How will you safeguard them? The losses when it comes to the finances is very, very high. Very high. It's in trillions. And obviously, because it whenever any person or an organization gets attacked, then the financial losses are massive. To first ensure that the organization is saved, the second is to ensure to take care of the investors, to take care of the everybody. So that's the reason the demand of this cybersecurity skill set is very, very, very high, whether it is a banking industry, or probably it is an IT, or it is pharma, or it is insurance, any industry. Will they require a cybersecurity skilled manpower? Answer is absolutely yes. And if the answer is yes, you can imagine what kind of a job opportunities people will find if you have this certification in hand related to cybersecurity. So the gap is huge. They need, across the world, people need those skill set wherein they have some certifications with them related to cybersecurity. So EC Council has taken a mission that we will create a workforce. I mean, and we will fill that gap wherein we will provide the right skill set, because we are the certification body who can actually give the right set of certifications related to cybersecurity. If you follow what was happening on during this what is happening during this G20, our prime minister said a very, very important statement, says that cybersecurity is a matter of national security. And trust me, from that day, and every now and then, the who are the people who needs the cybersecurity the most? One is the government sector, and second are the colleges, because colleges are having those students who can actually get certified and can serve the nation, whether in the private organization or government, but they have the right skill set. So that's the reason it is all the more important, because when something is coming from the prime minister itself, you can see how much the importance we have, right? So this was the background I just showed you, that why there's a need of cybersecurity, why should I get certified, is the future bright on these areas? So I'm sure I'm able to answer those queries. Now let's understand what is EC Council altogether. It is quite possible that you have heard the name or you have not heard the name, which is pretty okay. But the moment we go and say that if you have you heard about certified ethical hacker, 90% of the people says yes, because if you know certified ethical hacker, let me tell you that certification is our baby. And EC Council is the certification body. It is like the Microsofts of the Oracle or the Red Teams of the world, wherein we provide certification. So we started our journey in 2001, and in 2003 we started the certification called Certified Ethical Hacker Certification, which means we have completed this certification for 20 years in the industry. Imagine a certification every day increases its value. You know why? Because one is that certification is been accepted by and endorsed by the industry. Second is we keep on upgrading the content and the curriculum of this certification, so that the student gets the latest which is there in the industry when it comes to the learning ethical hacking certification, right? So this, when somebody comes and says, Are, I know certificate, I know CH very well. Are, I have the content. I will teach you. You don't have to do. But you can learn from anywhere. But let me tell you, the legacy of that certification, which is there in the industry for 20 years, you can't just say that until unless you have a certification to show that I am a certified ethical hacker, right? So importance of certification cannot be taken from just by saying I learned from YouTube, I know my friend knows CH very well, or something like that, right? EC Council is not only a certification body. We have multiple things. We have university. We do a lot of online stuff. We have a subscription models. We have our own cyber range, which is a cyber queue. So we have multiple things which are actually available in the industry. So in from 2004 to 21, we developed almost 20 hands-on tactical cybersecurity certifications, and out of that, there are 4 certifications we have actually been accredited by US Department of Defense as well. These are some of the accreditations which we have already. Department of Defense, Navy, Army, uh, all have endorsed and accredited, given an accreditations related to these certifications. So if somebody goes to Department of Defense US, the jobs codes are already available. That you do just show a certification and they'll at least take you in, because that has been mapped to the Department of Defense and the US Army and the Navy as well. So these certifications speaks the how much the certification has a value in the industry today, right? This is the complete certification track. So if you're thinking, oh my God, so many certifications, don't worry. We are not telling you that you have to do all the certifications. So this certification track has been designed in such a manner that it is, you can understand it very clearly. For example, when you are getting into any areas, like for example, you do engineering, right? When you do engineering, what do you do? The first year is the common year. Why do you do common year? Because you want to understand the various aspects of engineering, right? And then you choose this specialization, whether I'm going to be civil and mechanical or IT or something like that. The same is the concept in any learnings, right? The first is you should know the basics of it, right? Which we cover it in the end user knowledge worker programs. Then you have little more, getting into little more depth about that, how the ethical hacking works, or the network defender works, or the forensics work. Then we become the kind of a technicians, and then we come to the core subjects, which is a CND, that is a network defender, and the certified ethical hacker program. Now, if you are saying that you have to learn all four, the answer is yes or no. It is up to your choice. Our job is to suggest you. If somebody comes and asks me a question, man, I don't know to do anything, can I just go and do a certified ethical hacker certification? Answer is yes, right? If you are saying that, do I need to know a lot of technical things? The answer is no. But if you know little bit of networking, know little bit of the IT, it becomes easy for you to understand. That's the thing. But otherwise, it's a subject which anybody, you and me, anybody can come and learn on that. Okay. After I do the core, then I move towards a specialization. So specialization can be, for example, in the field of cybersecurity, the specialization can be forensics, or can be a threat intelligence, or probably a SOC analysis. So it is all depending upon what do we want to do, right? And then when you have an experience of probably 6, 7, 10 years in life in the field of cybersecurity, you have an amazing program to do called Certified Chief Information Security Officer, which is a CCSO. Now, this certification is one of the most premium certification of the industry today, and there is no other certification available which is at par with CCSO. So this is our track. You can pick and choose what exactly you would want to do, right? So now let's understand, because if you go back here, you have multiple tracks. So for example, you can be into forensics, network defender, or ethical hacking, or something like that, or cloud security, right? But now let's focus only on ethical hacking, because when I go to colleges and speak to colleges, the maximum queries, or the questions what we get is related to cybersecurity, ethical hacking. So now in ethical hacking, So as I said, in cybersecurity, there is a red team, which is an offensive side. There's a blue team, which is a defensive side, right? The job of a network defender is basically to ensure that we are creating those steps wherein we are actually stopping the attacks on the very first place itself, right? We are defending. Whereas in an ethical hacking side of thing, it is more towards like a doing a hacking and checking what are the vulnerabilities I have in my system, and can I stop those vulnerabilities before even some outsider comes and attack my systems, right? This is a core subject. Before that, you can do an essential series, which is like a self-learning modules, which comes automatically free of cost with you the moment you join for a CH program. And then you in between you have a beginners program, which is a cybersecurity technicians. So basically, the ethical hacking, network defender, and the forensics are the three broad areas, but then you have multiple certifications available. So if I talk about these three areas, we give you essentials, we give you technician, and then you can do the core subjects, right? So now what is an essential series? So we thought that if I tell you just do certified ethical hacker, would you be able to do it? Answer is yes, right? But if you want to make your life much more easier in terms of learning, then I will give you a essential series. Essential series is nothing but it's a self-learning video based programs which will come along with your certification, whatever you do. And this is like a extras you have to study. When you study this, you will understand what happens in ethical hacking, what are the tools which we use. You do little more things, and then after doing these essentials, the moment slowly you move towards ethical hacking, you will find, oh, this is so easy, right? So by giving you an essential series, we are trying to give you a little more base about these three things, right? So probably in the essential series also, you have an option to give certifications and take the certification. These are small certifications. The course is about 16 to 18 hours of a time. And then if you really like it, you can go ahead and give the certification. It's like a 75 questions, and 2 hours you can easily finish the certification. So these are the three essential series programs we have: network defense essentials, ethical hacking essentials, and digital forensic essentials, right? You will, in the entire networking part, is you will be learning inside the network NDE program. The hacking part you're going to learn in the ethical hacking essentials program, and about the forensics you'll be learning in the DFE program. Now let's talk. So I have created a little more base. Now let's move towards the core certification, which is a CEH, the Certified Ethical Hacker Certification. Now, if you remember, I said we launched CEH probably 20 years back, right? So today we are on version 12, which means 12 times in last 20 years, EC Council has gone and updated the curriculum so that you get the latest which is happening in the industry, right? So now, apart from what you learn, the content and the labs and the practice cyber ranges, what uh, we have created a program in a manner wherein you learn end to end. So it is not only about the content, it is about, am I able to implement what I learn in CH? Point number one. Am I able to, if I go outside India, can I compete with some of the people, right? Have I done a lot of practice related to the ethical hacking kind of a stuff, right? So we have created our certifications based on these thoughts. So CH has got four essential things: learn, certify, engage, and compete. So I'll just explain what is this learn. So learn first, you have to remember 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like a first is I'll be learning, I'll be doing a course here. This is what I'll gain skills, right? Second is after learning a program, I will get into a certification. So in this certification, there are some options available wherein you can learn the CH, and you can also appear for a CH practical certifications. And after that, once you clear the CH and the CH practical certifications, you become a CH masters, right? Then, so I have learned now, I have attended a 40 hours of a course, I know the content, I go and prepare myself and give the certification. Then I will move towards engage. Engage means whatever I've learned in CH, I'll keep on practicing. So I will get some phases to apply, go and apply on our various cyber ranges and the cyber labs, and I will see to it how confident I am in implementing this. And the last part is I participate in a lot of competitions which are happening across the world conducted by VC Council. And I'll get some challenges, which is like a 4 hours of a challenge. And then I'll start working on that challenge. It will give me a confidence that this is how in the practical scenarios the work happens. So if I am doing a CH today, I'm fully prepared to be a productive from day one in any organization wherever I join. Why? Because I learned, I got myself certified, I did a lot of practice in Engage, and I did competitions as well, right? So these are some of the modules. I don't want to get into too much of the technicalities of it, but this is, we are, as I said, we teach the latest which is available in the industry. So when I talk about in learning, it is an intense learning we have. For example, we've got 20 modules, we've got 3,000 plus student manual pages, 1,900 plus lab manual pages, 3,500 hacking tools, and 519 attack techniques which are available in this. We have all the operating systems we work on. We are not the people who are working on the simulations. We give you the live scenarios. We give you labs wherein you just work on the live. So if I'm working on a lab and want to shift from one operating system to another, I can just shift and start working there, right? So we give you the live environment to work on, and we have got 220 labs which you can actually work on. So these are some of the tools. If you are not a techie and you don't have a background, I'm sure this is like a French to all of you. But we what we are trying to say here is that we teach 3,500 tools in our CH program. We have got 519 attack techniques. So if that was a French, probably this can be a German if I'm not a technical person. So 519 attack techniques, what we are teaching here, which are all the latest ones, what we have included here. And this is about certification. So after I do a program, 4 hours of a certification exam, which has 125 questions, and 70% is the passing percentage we have, right? So this is all about CEH. So what we all covered, let's do a quick recap. One is first we understood how's the cybersecurity industry happening, why there is a demand of this thing. Then we understood what is EC Council. Then we understood how is about what is the CH certification. Now let's understand that why people buy CH, right? Why I'm speaking from last 20 minutes or 25 minutes to explain that why CH important. So let's understand this as well. So most important slide. I mean, if somebody is showing me as a student this slide, okay, I'll say, oh yeah, this is the only certification probably I would want to do, right? So every student, whosoever is studying and wants to do some course, not only CH, I'm talking about any course in life, what is the end goal? The end goal is only to get a good placements with the good salaries and the good job, right? So imagine, I mean, every name which is there in the screen or probably is your dream organization is here. Every organization today, if you go to the big fours and you'll find a person joining a cybersecurity department is always been asked, hey, do you have a CH certification? And if you're a very good profile, they may take you in, right? But they'll put you on the immediate training of a CH. That's what is the importance we have successfully created in the last 20 years. So this is another few of the names. So we are certification, actually certified CH people are working in more than 26 industries. When you are doing any banking kind of a course, you will join a BFSI industry, right? When you are doing any probably insurance kind of a stuff, you'll join that. When you're doing some Java development or a Java kind of a stuff, you will be working on a web development wherever it is required, right? But is cybersecurity only been required in some of the organizations, or it is a mandate in every organization? The answer it is a mandate in every organization. If it is a mandate in every organization, so where all I can join, I can being an IT student, being a engineering student, or being a cybersecurity student, can I go and join a bank? The answer is yes, because every bank will have a cybersecurity department. Every pharma will have a cybersecurity department. Every telecommunication industry has a cybersecurity department. So that means the jobs and the scenarios of this is massive. It's unbelievable. If you go to LinkedIn, you'll find 21,000 jobs available for a CH. 21,000. And plus you have all the portals to search for. So some of the students when I was in Bangalore one day was sharing, and I shared with every student. They said that, when we completed the training and we went to Naukri portal and we updated CEH, so we started getting every day 2 calls from Naukri. But the moment we went and put the certification number, we started getting 5 to 7 calls per day. Every certification has a number, a verified number, right? So what I'm trying to say is that there is a huge opportunity. You just need to invest your 40 hours. That's all, right? We have 20 job roles mapped to CH. This is the small list we tried telling you. You can just go and search on your own and see how and where and what salary the jobs are available. You will get all the answers on your own. So if I say, somebody will ask me that what is the kind of salary package, so this is the US, because India, I want you to do your own homework. So probably any certified person get easily $100,000 in United States, and you must go and check what is the average salary which people are getting, and trust me, it is very good, right? So CH continues to dominate the markets. You know why? Because every person who's a CH certified, if he joins any organization, okay, 95% improved organization security after CH. So the moment they have the right people, their organization is secured. 97% rate the program as a direct relevant to current real world threat. So whatever is the threat which is there and what we are teaching is actually matching, right? So that means I am absolutely ready and productive from day one, the moment I join it. So if you go to our website, you will find CH Hall of Fame report, which means it shows you some analysis. It also shows you how many people have done CH and what are they speaking about the certification, right? So, there are some facts, very interesting facts. 1 in every 2 professional receives promotion after CH. Look at the biggest benefit. 97% of professionals started that skill acquired in CH helped safeguard their organization of professionals found. And that is the first point. Second is 97% of professionals found CH labs to accurately mimic real world threat. As I said, we don't do simulations. We do the real world cyber threats, right? 95% choose CH for the career growth. 92% of hiring manager prefer candidates with CH for jobs that requires ethical hacking skills. And 88% consider CH to be the most comprehensive ethical hacking program in the industry. So as a student, you should feel very confident that this is an amazing, and this is published on our website, by the way. You can just go to EC Council and check the report of CH Hall of Fame 2023, and you will find all these analytics there as well. So so many people, whatever they are speaking, we have tried to showcase here that somebody said the CH tripled my salary and landed me a vulnerability management analyst job. Somebody says how I landed a cybersecurity job at the Royal Bank of Canada. from a cybersecurity journalist to a full-time cyber analyst. I got 3 promotion in 2 years with no security experience. I had a postgraduate information security yet. So there are people who are talking very good things about the doing a program, and they're sharing their experience, how the life was different and how they have to do their certifications, that they have got something which is very, very interesting for them. So in nutshell, we are trying to say that we just don't teach ethical hacking, we build career. Our job does not end at the after giving you 40 hours of a training. We try and showcase you the right path, choose the right certification, and your doors towards the various job roles and the towards the various job opportunities, a good salary packages gets open, and that's how you can become a successful cybersecurity professional in life, right? So with that, I come to an end of my presentation. uh, I'm always on time, 35 minutes, and we've covered it because I want to give last 10 minutes to 15 minutes to all of you for asking a question, and I'll be very, very, very happy to answer all the questions
Question answer
what
beta
you have in
started. Thank
mind.
you. Yes.
Right? So if you, I can see many students logging in. You can
এক ঘন্টা শেষে
go to
আসবো
the
আমি
chat
রিফ্রেশ করে
box
দিয়েছি
and keep writing the questions there, and I'll be taking one by one, and whatever time permits, I'll be answering all the questions there. So over to all of you.
বড় গবেষক
I hope all of you can see the chat box. You can just type in the questions there. I'll be happy to answer.